The long-awaited first trailer for DC's Lanterns has finally arrived. Let's react to and discuss this brand new trailer. Alright, it's here, the long-awaited trailer. Let's see what DC Studios has been cooking.
With all due respect, we've been training for what, 2 months? And I haven't even worn the ring yet.
I like the ring.
Don't get hung up on the jewelry, Junior. You're just a fucking substitute teacher. You're not ready to get up in front of the class until the ring says you are.
All right.
Okay. I mean, there's clearly going to be constructs in that scene, right? Like, clearly.
You want me to train you? I'm training you.
Okay.
Something is off here. I can feel it.
This is my town. You're a big shot. Noted. But stay the fuck out of my way.
Think she hates your guts.
It's the way she hates them.
This is a stupid plan.
Not that stupid.
That I don't doubt.
I like their dynamic and their back and
The
forth.
Green Lantern's oath
I don't like
is
that
to
too.
protect people. And we both know I do a better job of this than you.
This is my job. As long as I'm alive, that ain't changing. So take a deep breath, Junior.
Okay, some action.
You're tired.
Why isn't he glowing green? I
Your
don't
time
like
is
the
up.
power battery.
I don't understand. Who are you exactly?
Hal Jordan, Green Lantern.
That's the best scene of the trailer.
Have you ever talked with the other Lanterns?
I'm the only human. They're aliens. One of them's a fucking squirrel.
To start from the top, I am going to say this as kindly as I can. I'm not hyped for this, strangely enough. I do think Aaron Pierre is going to be great as Jon Stewart. I do think Kyle Chandler is going to be great as Hal Jordan. I do think together in this trailer, there are several moments, such as in the beginning here, like this scene, where, you know, they're clearly going to bounce off each other in a perfect way where you could tell that they are not reluctantly friends, but like they're not completely friends. Like they have that strained type of dynamic and mentorship, which is always fun to watch in any sort of show. But outside of that, I don't know if I'm excited for a true detective sci-fi mystery show starring Green Lanterns. Like clearly they're not afraid, or they're not going to be afraid in moments of this show to show it off, you know, them using their constructs. But like in a trailer shot like this here, right? Why is Hal Jordan not glowing green in this shot? I understand that people might pull up a moment from Superman where we see Guy Gardner with the Justice Gang and them fighting the kaiju and being like, well, he didn't glow green. But in this shot, would it not be cool to see Hal Jordan glowing green as he uses his ring? I also think, you know, this whole mystery about the town, I don't necessarily care about. Where is the shot? I know this is already going viral by the time we've been talking about this, but where is it? I'm trying to look for the power battery. Is it not here? Is it earlier? My point is, the power battery does not look great. I don't think this is going to be the main suit of the Green Lanterns in general, but it is a great conversation starter in regards to what will the suit actually look like, because to show this off in the trailer leaves a bad impression, even if they're planning on giving the Green Lanterns a different suit. Like, it leaves the impression of like, oh, it's too grounded, and also why is it brown? Like, even if it's because it's been rusted or because of a lot of long-term use, and we get that sort of explanation in the show, it still would have been nice to see the suit green rather than looking like this, which, I mean, you could tell like this front part here could come off, I guess, but I don't like that. And more importantly, just to show off some moments here, I don't like, this is not, it's hard to express this without sounding super negative, but this is not what I want out of a Green Lantern show. I'll say that. This is not what I wanted the first major Green Lantern thing to look like or be. I didn't want this to be like this small town conflict where two lanterns come together to try to figure out this major mystery together, right? Like, I wanted it to be a space adventure. I wanted it to be lanterns exploring cool moments and being able to bounce off of different characters who suddenly make a cameo in those stories, and then they have to work together to get out of a situation. I don't know if this is the first thing I would have done for Green Lanterns, at least in the DCU, which so far hasn't been afraid to embrace the comic book material. And just here, it just doesn't give you the vibe that, like, you know, we're proud to be a Lantern show. We're proud to, you know, be inspired by, you know, comics that take place in space and feature aliens. This is not the visual vibe or color scheme or just tone I would have gone for, because again, I know the tone can be fixed. I know the tone is something that we're just seeing glimpses of, and there could be funny moments, there could be serious moments, there could be action-packed moments, even though, you know, in this trailer they're like far and few between. Like, for instance, I think we are close to one of the action was here, but like even this, right? Why are we watching a Lantern show unless this is them being hunted down by somebody else? Why in the Lantern show, in the trailer, they're showing us the Lanterns possibly being hunted down by enemies with guns, or them hunting down enemies with guns? Like, that's not what we want to see. That's not what I look for in the Green Lantern content that I engage with, right? And I say this as someone who is a fairly new Green Lantern fan. I started reading comics of Green Lantern about 1.5 years ago. So like for me, it's like I am looking for colorful space. I'm looking for fun adventures, aliens. I'm looking for, again, like I said, different DC characters making an appearance throughout their story and, you know, them working together to get out of a situation. I'm not looking for this grounded look, which I understand. Again, this could be different. There is a shot here in the trailer, which I can't seem to find it for whatever reason. Maybe it's this. No. There's a scene in the trailer here where they do give us a brief look at a construct being used, which is, you know, very rare. But like, even then, I'm kind of just like, I don't know. I'm not as excited as I was hoping I would be. And that's the worst feeling to have, because I am someone that, if you watch my videos, if you engage with my content on social media, I am unapologetically excited for things. I love being positive. I love being like, I love this moment and this character moment. I love this line delivery. I love this scene. I love how they use the camera for this. And in this trailer, the most positive thing I can say is that I do believe in the actors. I do think they're going to be fantastic in their roles. I do think they're going to have great chemistry with one another. But like, as for the story itself, I have reservations, and I understand that these are things that can change, and we can get better trailers, and we can get better looks and clips and just social media posts from DC Studios. But right now, for me, it's kind of just like I'm on this line and I'm walking on this, and I could teeter down either path of like, either this way we find more, you know, social media promotion and marketing that gets me excited, or we go this way where it comes out and I'm invested in the story, but like I ultimately, you know, walk out of this series just thinking like, it was fine. And unfortunately, my biggest concern, and I'm sure this is going to be a lot of people's big concern, I am worried that they're going to wait until the final 2 episodes or so to give us the space content, to give us a new look at the actual, you know, Green Lantern suit that we're going to see John Stewart and other Lanterns wear throughout the DCU. I fear that they're going to pull that same sort of, I don't want to say stunt, because stunt is like a negative thing, but they're going to do the same thing that they did with Peacemaker season 2, which is tell us it's exciting, tell us it's hype, tell us it's this grand experience, and we're all at the edge of our seats thinking like, oh my god, the next episode there might be a cameo, oh my god, the next episode might do something really cool, oh my god, I can't wait to see what James Gunn was hyping up. And even though I did like Peacemaker season 2, and you know, so did many other people, we all kind of just walked out like, where was the thing that you were talking about that was super exciting? Where was that? Because like, yeah, the show was a good time, it was fun, but like, it's kind of missing. Like, where was it? Did we miss it? Like, was there a scene that was cut? Like, what happened? That's kind of how we all walked out of Peacemaker season 2, and I don't want that to be the case for Lanterns. I don't want Lanterns to have us thinking like, oh my god, they only did this amount of constructs throughout the entire show. We only got to see them go to space at the end, and then we have to wait another, let's say, 2 to 3 years before Jon Stewart appears in another project, or we see the Lanterns on the big screen. Like, that is my concern, along with the mystery itself kind of just being, I don't know, not middling, but just one of those things where like we predict the answer early on and we all just kind of walk away like, well, we kind of called it from episode 1 or episode 2. Like, it's hard to be excited or feel satisfied by that. So overall, I guess where I'm at with it is that I am excited to see these characters. I'm excited to see, you know, Kyle Chandler as Hal Jordan. I'm excited to see, where's Aaron Pierre? I'm excited to see Aaron Pierre in this role. I'm excited to see their dynamic. I hope that the suit that we saw here, I'll pull it back up just to make sure this suit right here isn't the suit that they're going to be donning throughout the series, who knows how many times. Let's hope that there is actual color, because this show, or at least not the show, but the trailer is very monotone in its color scheme. It's kind of just boring and uninteresting. And more importantly, let's just hope that by the end, we feel that the journey of, you know, Jon Stewart being trained is worth it. So then that way, towards the end, we're like, oh my god, Aaron Pierre rules as Jon Stewart. I can't wait to see Jon Stewart. I can't wait for him to appear in A, B, C, D, right? Like, let's hope for that, because at the end of the day, it would bum me out if we all walk away just kind of thinking like, it was fine. Like, that's kind of just the worst and least interesting way to feel about these types of shows. And I say that as someone who loves, again, DC and Marvel, loves being positive, loves being excited for things. But as it stands right now, I'm just kind of like, I need to see more. That is where I'm at. I need to see more before I fully say that I am excited or ecstatic or, oh my god, I can't wait for this day 1 in August. I need more marketing. I need more promotion. I need to see more, you know, discussions and interviews from this cast before I'm like, oh my god, you know, like day 1, like I can't wait, like give it to me. Like right now I'm just like at that point, which ultimately sucks, because I feel like in these trailer reaction videos I'm usually like over the moon. I'm like, oh my god, I love this, I love that, and I'm just like, yeah, we'll see. So that's where my thoughts are for Lanterns. You know, kind of bummed out to feel this way, but you know, you win some, you lose some. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. If you want more YouTube shorts, movie trailer discussions, live streams, and more, let me know in the comments down below.